This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. We are in downtown Atlanta at Bobby Dodd Stadium, home field for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a quarterback keeper. Jukes to get free. They stop him right at the 24. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Yellow Jackets will line up on 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. A screen to the wide receiver. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the Yellow Jackets looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They get the completion. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Going to try to use his legs here. That play will move the sticks, set him up first down at the 42.
Really love the call here on third down to give the quarterback the option to either make the throw or pull it down and keep it himself to be able to pick up first down yardage.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
12th play of this drive coming up. It's third and short. He's going to hand this off. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage. They could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They'll run it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Solid drive here to start the game. Now a third down opportunity in the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
On the play. Now a fourth down.
The Yellow Jackets will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Movement here from the tight end. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big hit at the end, but they bring a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation.
They pressure him and sack him with the tackle inside the 10.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
At the 3-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he will score! Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
Chris, when's the last time you saw an offense eat up the entire first quarter? Talk about moving the ball methodically down the field, and then eventually you're able to punch it in for a touchdown. This defense is going over to the sidelines just looking for answers.
And they tack on the extra point. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Dropping back. It's Fowler. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
They make the stop, but not before he gains the 1st down. The screenplay works.
Well, early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now, it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Grab down the middle. It's McClung. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that 2nd down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up 3rd down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? Trying to run it. It's McClung. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback,
and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And there's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The receiver grabs it, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. It's a bootleg looking to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? Dropping back. It's Fowler. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Yellow Jackets will kick it off to begin the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. To jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming. A deep shot right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. He's running out of time here. Catch made in space. Look out. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback, is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Dropping back, it's Fowler. With the catch, it's Sanders. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Oh, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
I think anybody can understand trying to get this guy the ball. You want to trust your playmakers, but you can't expect him to beat double coverage like that every single time. It's too risky, and you're asking just too much from one guy.
The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the PAT is good. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Quick throw over the middle. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. You get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Toss play. Back heads to his right. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking for some space. It's Sanders. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big 1st down.
Well, they tried the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Fowler. The pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking downfield, it's Fowler. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The quarterback takes it in himself. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
Georgia Tech, 14.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And that's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. First down. Looking to throw the football. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Snags the quick throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
And the Yellow Jackets will crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
What a job by this quarterback here on fourth down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Absolute pandemonium here right now, Chris. The sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy two-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Ohio State.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated it.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.